let me just tell you something. I need to know something. Why did I say Dr. Seuss wrote this great book? What did he want you guys to do? To encourage you to read. Exactly right. And are you a reader?
Yeah.
Let me hear you. Say, I read.
I read.
Say, I like to read.
I like to read.
I love to read.
I love to read.
I'm a reader.
I'm a reader. Woo! Woo!
Well, good afternoon, Williston, and welcome to today's edition of Stop the Presses. We're here on location at Rickard Elementary School. Special guest reader here today. Reading to the kids is Nick Archuleta from North Dakota United. And Nick, tell us what brings you by here today.
Well, about this time of year, every year, we want to encourage children to read, and it happens to coincide with the birthday of Dr. Seuss. And so what we want to do is to carry on his legacy and encourage children to read for a lot of reasons. Most importantly, because if you're a good reader, it helps you throughout your entire curriculum, throughout your entire academic career. So that's our goal.
So Dr. Seuss was a elite baby then, huh?
Well, it's actually his birthday isn't today.
Okay.
But, you know.
Okay. So, what did you read to the kids?
Today I read a wonderful book called The Cat in the
Oh,
Hat.
sure, it's a staple.
It's a classic, exactly. In fact, this book belongs to my son, and it was given to him as a gift. And when I told him I was going to read Cat in the Hat around the state, he said, take my book. So I did.
Okay. Do you have any other business here in Williston today?
No, I don't, actually. I started the day in Dickinson this morning, and then I'm doing this, and I'm going to Minot from here. So we're going to be popping around the state for the next week or so.
Okay, and you're president of NDU, is that right?
I am.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit about what NDU does?
Sure. North Dakota United is the organization that was formed when the North Dakota Education Association and the North Dakota Public Employees Association merged about 3 years ago. We have 11,500 members. We represent K-12 teachers, education support professionals in both K-12 and higher ed, and we represent higher ed faculty and public employees across the state of North Dakota.
And so, I mean, a lot of challenges, especially in terms of teachers and the workforce in education. How do you see things playing out here this year, especially?
Well, I think that once you've seen, when people get the chance to take a look at the Every Student Succeeds Act that replaced the No Child Left Behind Act, they're going to find that that is a much better model by which we should be educating children. And it's something that we lobbied very, very hard for, and we're very happy that it passed with the help of Senator Hoven and Senator Heitkamp. They were both leaders and instrumental in getting that done.
And in the oil patch, especially where it's been hard to get people like teachers because of high rents and things like that. How do you, and they've had to go to various mechanisms to get enough teachers. How do you see that playing out? Or you think more people are going to be drawn to the oil patch?
I think that more people are going to be drawn to the profession of teaching. And right now in North Dakota, we have a teacher shortage. In fact, every area of teaching has been designated a hard-to-fill position. And that includes elementary and higher ed, which have typically not been that way. So the Superintendent Baszler smartly put together a working group, a task force to address this issue. And the stakeholders are there. We're part of that. The School Boards Association is part of it. The North Dakota Council of Education leaders, the administrators are part of it, as well as career and technical education and so on. And what we're trying to do is to craft a solution to this long-term problem. And part of that is going to be, how do we attract young people into the profession, and how do we retain them once they're here? So we're right now in the process of developing a strategy to move forward in that area.
Of course, you're having to do it with less funds. Governor Dalrymple calls for a $4 million cut across the board. That's certainly going to hurt education, too. How do you handle the reduction in funds?
In this particular allotment, education has been held harmless because there has been, in the past, the legislators were sagacious enough to create the stabilization fund, so that the monies that had been given to education, K-12 education in the state, those are off limits. There's money in the fund to cover that shortfall. Long term, we do have, people always talk about oil, but it's only about 14.5% of our economy. So we have a diverse economy. We need to ramp it up and that sort of thing to kind of replace some of these lost revenues. But I think that the long-term outlook for North Dakota is actually going to be quite good.
All right, well, thank you very much, Nick, and thank you for coming to read to the kids. And happy Dr. Seuss's birthday to everybody.
And you. Okay. This is the best part of the job, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. Well, signing off, I'm Williston Herald Managing Editor Matt Hickman, and you are Nick Archuleta, absolutely, from NDU. You stay classy, Williston. All right. Thanks.
Give me a hand.
All right. I will shake your hand. This was exactly what the president said. Good job. Don't get run over.